Okay, guys, thank you guys for joining in tonight. For those of you who are peeking in right now, I appreciate each and every one of you, but we're going to let the clock run down a little bit before we get started, simply because we want everyone to be able to join in and check it out when I start. We got a lot of things going on, man. But before we get started, let's let that little ticker tick on down. You know the gig. Just want to show off the two microphones tonight. These are the two race horses in the game, the broadcast podcast recording studio as we know it. The two number one go to microphones for that. Let you guys look at it a little bit more as we tick on down a little closer. We have a little bit of rain upon us tonight in the Big B, and some well needed rain. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably need a little rain too. A little rain don't help, don't hurt anyone, right? It seems to make those plants and grass want to turn green. And I know we all need that, right? So if you guys hear a little thunder and a little rain in the background, just let it take you on back to that old song, Riders on the Storm. You guys remember that old tune by Jim Morrison, Riders on the Storm? It was a great tune back in the day. Jim walks back into the studio and they say, Jim, we added thunderstorms to the tune. Check it out. Anyway, we got a little Riders on the Storm going on tonight. I'm going to let you guys check out these two microphones before we do an A/B test. And I'm going to let you guys actually join in and tell me what you guys think, man. So, before we get started, I did want to mention I am creating some new tunes. I have a great tune that's already written, and I'm thinking about asking this girl at the gym if she wants to sit in with me and let's do a duet thing. I think it'll be a great tune for it too, man. And I hear she's got a great voice. So as the ticker ticks on down, I hope you guys, the thunder in the background isn't too loud for you guys. All right, man. Approaching the end. Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in tonight. Man, if you haven't hit that subscribe button right down snare, just a rap a dap on that baby, and it'll bring you on in. Ah, tonight, man, I wanted to do two. I have two great race horses up here. The Shure SM7B right here, and the Electro Voice RE-20. These two microphones have been holding the race in the broadcast podcast ever since they wrote off the assembly line. Okay. So, first, let's get started. I want to tell you a little bit about the two when they came off the assembly line. This one right here came off the assembly line, the RE-20, in 1970, 68. Okay. So 1968, Electro Voice came out with this beautiful microphone right here. And it wasn't until 1973 that the Shure SM7B rode off the assembly line. Actually, the Shure SM7. Okay. But here's a kicker. Here's a kicker. Both these guys have been holding the race, man, and they're like the number one go-to microphone in every studio. Radio announcers and all them guys like that just love these two microphones. Bonnie Ray loves to sing on this microphone over many condenser microphones in the studio, and it's just a dynamic microphone, man. Isn't that a cool thing? So, here, let's get started with the two microphones. First, I want to do an A/B, and here's the thing, y'all. I don't want to judge any of this. I want you guys to, write in and type in what microphone you like the best, because one costs more than the other. Okay, and so it's going to be interesting to see what you guys think actually sounds better, and help my subscribers out as to what microphone they might want to purchase and put on their YouTube channel or use in their YouTube channel or even in their recording studio, right? So I'm just going to be doing some talking through the two. And I want you guys, man, to join in and help me out as to decide what mic sounds better. I don't know. Let's get started. Oh, the thunder is a rolling in the background. Here we go, man. Okay. So right now I am talking through the Electro Voice RE-20, and I am probably about, I'd say, 3 inches from the capsule and slightly off axis from the diaphragm. And it has a nice warm sound to it, doesn't it? It sounds pretty beefy as I get close. You can hear the proximity effect working as I get closer. The mic seems to sound a little deeper, and this is where a good singer can come in and actually work the microphone. As you guys know, I reiterate this all the time, but being a great singer is one thing, and it's knowing your instrument is another, right? So typically, a great singer knows how to work the microphone, but sometimes you just have good singers and they don't really know how to work the mic, where to stand when they're singing louder phrases or the chorus, they might want to stand back. Sorry about that. I just bumped this. But anyway, a good singer who has been in the studio more than once knows these things, and it can be beneficial for them when they know how to work the microphone. So now I want to jump on over to the Shure SM7B and see if you guys hear a difference. I do have all the settings the same on the two, and I want you guys to tell me what you think between the two mics. Now we are on the Shure SM7B microphone, and it is a beautiful sounding mic as well, man. I really, 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 really dig the Shure SM7B. It sounds really good to me. Almost a little more, it seems to knock off the edges of the vocals a little better. But then again, I don't want to put any words or anything in your mind to help you. I don't know. I want you to make your own decision on what you like. The Shure SM7B, it is a nice, beautiful microphone. The aesthetics of this microphone just sound amazing. I love this mic. These two mics just have been favorites in my studio, and I love the two of them. So it's going to be hard for me to make a decision, and that's why I wanted you guys to make the decision, because one is like $100 more than the other without the shock mount. So the Electro Voice is quite a bit more expensive than the Shure SM7B, and the Shure SM7B, you do not need a shock mount with it. And so when you purchase the RE-20, it doesn't come with a shock mount. And this other shock mount that I have here is one that I modified and actually painted and everything to fit the RE-20. So both these microphones sound really, really good to me. This one seems to have, I don't know, what you got. I always want to put in my 2 cents because as I'm listening to the two different microphones, it's hard for me to not say which one I like best. But they're both beautiful microphones. It makes me think that when they came out with the Electro Voice RE-20 in 1968, Shure actually said, "Hey boys, we need to get on board and we need to create a beautiful broadcasting microphone for the studios." And keep in mind they had a Shure SM57 out uh 3 years before the Shure SM7. So they had the 57 out, and everyone was loving that 57. Every president since 1965, since they rode that Shure SM7, the 57 off the assembly line, has talked through the 57, doing their announcements and whatever. And so that's interesting to know that all these years, man, the 57 has made it in front of every president since the time it came out the assembly line. But I'm sure, sh no pun intended, but I'm sure Shure Microphone Corporation, said, "Hey, Electro Voice has got this beautiful sounding podcasting microphone out, and, we need to make something that sounds comparable or something just as good, if not better, for around the same price, you know?" So, actually, Shure came out with the SM7, and it is cheaper than the Electro Voice. And I don't know, man. They both just sound really, really good. This is the Shure SM7B that I'm talking through now. This is the Electro Voice RE-20 that I'm talking through now. So both of them have this really nice, beautiful tone to them. Even off axis, they sound really, really good. And so it's kind of hard to beat both these microphones in your studio. If you don't have the money, the Shure SM7B will be a great racehorse. And here's the thing: even if you're doing just podcasts, you're going to love the Shure SM7B. If you're not, and you want to use for tracking and other things like that, you can use it on vocals, kick drums, toms, all other kind of instruments, wind instruments, and the whole 9 yards, man. So you're going to find use with the two of these microphones in your studio, even if you're only purchasing it for one thing, for your podcast. So keep that in mind, guys. They're used extensively on all these other different instruments in your recording studio. So just because you purchase it to do podcasts and voiceovers and things like that, give credit where it's due, and simply because they're both just beautiful studs in your recording studio. Now, keep this in mind. I am going to be doing a different microphone shootout, and it's going to be between the Shure 55 and the Shure 57. And we're going to be doing that tomorrow night. So you don't want to miss out on that. Okay. And after tomorrow night's special, I am going to put a link up there. Now, last night I did the 57 and up against the SM7B. And so if you missed out on that, I'm going to put a link up there at the top of this video on that video so you can go to it and check it out. And here's the cool thing about that video, man. Uh, the SM7B came out, well, the SM7 came out after the 57. And so what's cool is I do a microphone kind of shootout between those two last night. And like I said, at the end of this video, I'm gonna put a little link up there at the top. And you guys, if you missed out, you want to check it out, man, because it might be a microphone you might want to choose. You might want to put the 57 in your studio. Keep in mind it's a $99 microphone, so you maybe want to put the 57 and buy it first before you buy the Shure SM7B for your studio. So simply because it may be a cost factor or whatever, but I'm gonna leave it up to you as to what microphone you think sounds best. And so I'll leave that link up there, and then you can go check it out and see it for yourself. Ah, we got a lot of great things going on. Audio Master Show tonight. As always, we appreciate each and every one of you because without you, there would be no show. And I always want to appreciate each and every one of you, especially you guys that like writing in, simply because when you write in, even if you don't write in on the show and you want to message me on my messenger, I'm totally cool with that, man. We got a lot of great things going on, and you do not want to miss out on any of it. And uh, if you haven't subscribed to the Audio Master Show on Facebook, you got to go there, man. And there's a little section over there to the left. If you look, a lot of people don't even look, but it's there. If you look, there's a section that's called Groups, and you go into that group section, click on it. Then it'll bring up a little search box, and you type in Audio Master. When you type in Audio Master, it'll pull you in, man. And if it doesn't, it'll notify me that you're wanting to come join the channel, and I'll pull you in, okay? Because we want each and every one of you to join along and participate in what we got going on, man. We got a lot of cool things going on, and we do not want you to miss out. And we want you to be able to post all your material on there, your songs, things you're doing in the recording studio, all that good stuff, man, and share it because there's so many people out there that's just starting out that are writing in daily as to questions and whatnot, and they want me to try to give them the best, approach about different things. So I try to do that. And I did want to say, Teddy Riley, thank you for writing in. I am going to be doing a show this week and on DAWs and which ones are your entry level ones. I wouldn't really say entry level. There's a few of them that's free. Excuse me, I'm just bumping everything in here. There's a few of them that's free, and I want you to be able to know what they are. And then there's a few in the middle of the road. I say around $1,000 and then up. So we're gonna be discussing all that cool stuff. Hang on one second, y'all. Let's see if I can roll out of here. I'll be right back. Hang on. See if I can scoot in here, man. Can I scoot in here? Nope. Okay. Hang on. Can I scoot in here? Wow. Oh wow, 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 wow. Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. The neighbor's alarm was going off outside, and when I went outside, I actually seen some people run down the street. So anyway, I let him know and whatever, and he was out there, and who knows what's going to happen. I don't know. You just never know these days, right? So I actually let me turn down one of these mics so you guys that missed out, just go back to the beginning and let me know what you think as far as what microphone you think sounds best. Hopefully, let me see something here. Check, check, check. Okay, I am gonna finish this out on the Electro Voice RE-20 microphone, and we're gonna finish this video out on this using this microphone. I did want to try something while I got you guys here. I want to try something new, and I think you go over here to this. Okay, no, we got that. We know what that's all about. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that's not working. Maybe if I go here, for some reason I can't get those backgrounds to work for me. And I'm not really sure how that works. So I need to get with Be Live and check on that because everything that I'm doing, see, I can add this, right? Watch. Did it do it? No, it didn't do it. That's just the strangest thing, isn't it? Background updated. See, it says the background is updated, but there's nothing happening in the background. And I don't know. Then you have stream preview. That ain't working. Add background. And then it takes you over to the desktop. And we don't want to do that, right? No, we don't want to do that. So let's get out of that. Let's come over here. Let's try this out, okay? You never know. You might like this if this works. So we have this. Wow, we got a little snowfall in Texas, right? We know what that's all about. We don't want that. We don't want it snowing in Texas today. Let's see what this. We know what that's about. Sticky notes. We know a day in quarantine. Who knows what that? Let's see what this is. Well, it is hot, but not hot enough, right? And you know what? We don't want that in there anyway. No. Now the big deal is how do we remove that, right? How do we get rid of the thermometer, thermostat, whatever it is? Check it out. Okay, so we go back there, click that out. We don't want that in there, right? So tell me what you guys think, man. Did you like the SM7B over the Electro Voice RE-20? The Electro Voice RE-20 is $100 more. So is it $100 better? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Okay, let's come here. Let's try this. We don't want to do that. Screen. Oh, that just let's see what happens. I mean, window, Chrome tab. We don't know what any of that is. So nothing seems to be changing there. Entire screen. That's probably where we want it. We want the entire screen to be taken up. So it sounds like we got some hail going on outside. A little ice hitting the windows. getting windy out there too and picking up. So if you guys hear the wind and the ice hitting the side of the house, that's what that is. I can hear it in my headphones, so I don't really know if you can hear it, but I hear it. Do you ever feel like you're holding the world in your hand? The world in the palm of your hand, right? Let's see if I can get that a little better. It really didn't want to get over there, did it? You go that way and you got it in your hand, right? Holding the world in your hand, except is the world round? Perfectly round? I'm hearing different stories about all that. Could it be another big lie we've been lied to all these years? Who knows? Anyway, so it's fun to get on here and see actually what's going on between the two microphones. But actually I was going to try to do something. Let's see if I can do this. Hang in there, guys. We're going to copy that. We're going to put this over here. Let me try that again. Copy. Click. Let's see if I can paste that. Oh, wow. I didn't do it. Create new link. We don't want to create a new link. We want to copy link. Oh, wow. It's not letting me do it. That's weird. Another goof up. I don't know. Always something different, right? Like it's not letting me even get in there. Hmm. Try this. Seems like if I'm doing things on the computer and uh and not checking it as I go, it tends to want to get weird on me. Okay, let's try it again. Guest. Create a new link. No, we don't want to do that. I want to cancel that. We want to copy the link and we want to paste it in here, but it's not letting me paste it. Funny. Glad I didn't try to bring anybody in as a guest tonight. So, apparently, B Live has some quirks about it that need to be fixed, and I'm not sure what it is or if it's just Macintosh that I'm running it off of. It just doesn't want to. Um, I don't know. Just doesn't want to participate sometimes. Just kind of messed up. Yeah, it's not doing anything. What happens if we go over here, do this, go to I don't know, the branding. Maybe that's what it was. I went through the branding thing, and there's the modern thing. Maybe that's what it is. There's certain things it does and don't like. So let me go back up to the guest, copy link. Yes, it's just not even wanting me to. It's not even wanting me to put that in there. I don't know why. I do not know why, guys. Let me try this and see what happens. Themes, logos, backgrounds. Okay, so when I tried to put in the background, that's what it was. It didn't like that. And so, being that it didn't like it, it's not letting me do anything. Oh, wow. Did we lose power? No. Okay, that's fine. Go over here, check this out. Okay, we're going to hide that. Okay, being that we hit that, let's see if it works now. No. Guest link copied to clipboard. Well, I don't see it on there. Do you? I do not see it on the clipboard. So apparently it ain't working. That's fine. I'm try to kill some time until I can get this guest thing to work. Snowfall in here. I might as well do that, right? Let's create some snow since it's hailing outside. Hmm. That's really, really strange, y'all. I don't know why that's not working properly. Let's try it again. We are getting a good signal tonight. I don't know if it's working properly there, but maybe it's was picking up different ambient noises from outside as well as inside. Being that's the case, a lot of times you get a lot of just a lot of noises you don't really want into the recording. A lot of cars and whatnot going down the street. So we are going to let it roll a little bit, and I am going to check on this. Hang in there 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere, and I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. The cops are out there, and anyway, apparently the guy's car got hit or something, and there was some. They were, I don't know what they, probably a bunch of kids out there. Who knows? Anyway, sorry about that. I had to go. Oh, my phone never stops to end whenever I get on here and do a show. But I wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button and slam that bell out of the park and get you a grand slam. As always, we love those grand slams, don't we? We step up to the bat, man, and we got bases loaded, and we jab that baby out of the park, right? And and we go home with the win. You know what I mean? So here's the thing: if you ever guys, you know the gig. I don't know if any of you ran track in high school, but if you ran track in high school, like me, the hardest part of the race, I wouldn't say the hardest part of the race, but I don't know. I never really liked to run the quarter, but my coach really made me run the quarter. I was really a short distance guy, 40, 50, 60 yards at most, and he wants me to run the quarter. But here's the thing, I wanted to tell you something about the quarter that taught me a whole lot about life. I would start that race out, man, and be doing really, really good. Man, that first turn, I would, out of the blocks, I'd beat them. Around the first turn, I had them, man. It wasn't until maybe close to the 220 that either they were ahead of me or passing me up way in front of me. And so when I'd get around that third corner was when the monkey jumped on my back. And for those of you who don't know what that feels like, it feels like you're carrying two or three people. That's why they call it the monkey on your back. And your legs are just doing everything they can. You feel like you're running as fast as you can, but they're as heavy as your house. And you just, you're just really going in slow motion at that time, at that point. But here's the thing it taught me about life, man. It's never over until it's over and you're past the finish line, because there's so much that can happen between that third turn and the finish line. Okay. And that's where the tough keep going and push forward all the way through until it's over. And so that's when it's the toughest, but that's when you got to push harder and never give up. And that's the way it is about life, man. We'll get so close to achieving our goals or whatever in life, and it just feels so heavy and so hard and such, like we can't go on anymore, take another step forward. But if we do and we continue to press forward, that's when all those doors are open, and that's when we actually break on through to the other side. And it isn't until we actually push during the hard times is when we'll see success in the future. So I wanted to throw that little encouragement out there to you guys who don't know or never heard that before. Um, just keep that in mind when you're doing your everyday thing, man. It's when those times get tough and you hang in there and you push forward, is when you'll see the best results you've ever thought in your whole life. And that's when dreams come true, man. That's when your dreams come true. They don't come true during the easy times. They come true through the refining by the fire and the hard times, right? So keep that in mind, and I hope that goes. Hope you can carry that the rest of your life as a torch, and it's certainly been a torch in my hand all through these years, and I want to pass that along to you guys, and I hope it instills and resonates with you in a way that you'll remember that it's through the hard times is that you're refined by the fire, and you're actually a progress at whatever you're doing and get to another plateau in your life. So, with that being said, we are going to end the show at that, just simply because we got a lot of great things going on, and you guys do not want to miss out on all the cool stuff that we got going on. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and want to support the channel, You can do so by clicking on that little icon. It says Audio Master in it. Audio Master. That's right. If you hover your mouse over that and click on it, bam, it's going to bring you into the show. You can hang out with us. And I am going to check on this Be Live thing. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to bring in a guest tonight, but it wasn't letting me paste the link that it said it copied. So I need to see what's going on with that because we are going to have some guests in the future come on and we're going to be doing interviews on these people. And we do not want to have to run into that problem whenever we're bringing these people in. So let's just see something. Let's just see if it's going to let me do it now. Try to copy that link. It said it's copied it. Let's see, it's not doing it, man. Strangest thing. Strangest thing. That's crazy, man. I don't know. It said it copied the link. Boy, it sure didn't do anything, did it? Let's try it right there. Wow. So that might be a problem for the future, but we're gonna have to work on through that and see if we can't fix that later on. Don't know why I did that. Let's get out of the snow. It's gonna stop snowing in Texas. Let me go up here and do this and do that. Okay, so it stopped snowing in Texas. I do not know why it did. It's not letting me paste that over there, but yet it says it copied the link. Copy link. Guest copy link to clipboard. And when I go to the clipboard and paste, it does not do it. We're going to have to fix that. I'm not really sure why that says up there at the top of that corner right there, that it copied the link. And then when I go down here, it's nowhere. It doesn't function. And there's nowhere I can get in there and change the parameter of anything to make that work. I mean, dude, it's jacked up. It's not reading. And it probably won't even let me stop the video tonight. It's been doing that. It's been acting up. If it continues this, I am going to leave this Be Live thing and find me a different platform to work on because I am paying them good money to have this service. And I really don't see anywhere else to do to add a different link in here. You can come here and go into the templates and show this all this cool stuff, which is cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight as we count on down as the hour rolls around, as a new day approaches us, and we enter into a new paradigm that is before us. I hope that we are all prepared in every kind of way that we should be and have our lamps full. We do not want to not have our lamps full and be ready for the new coming, the greatest reset known to man. What could that be? whatever it is, we want to be prepared for it physically, mentally, and spiritually, correct? Hmm. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything that is beneficial for the channel right here. It doesn't let me change my background, and it doesn't let me add a guest. So when this show ends, I am definitely going to give it a review and try that. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do now. If you haven't slammed that bell out of the park, please do now. Go ahead and you know the deal. Stand up there, wait for your pitch, and get you that grand slam and knock it out of the park, baby. Because we got a lot of great things going on, and you do not want to miss out on any of it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I do, I do, I do, I do. And until then, we will see you tomorrow.